y'all, so today I am coming with a recipe for how to do a pot roast. I've already gotten started, and then I was like, you know what, I've been slacking on videos, let me go ahead and record this. So what you see here is I don't know how many pounds this is. I'm gonna do 2 of them. You guys, you know we have a big family, so this is what it looks like right now. It's just it's been washed and rinsed, and it has salt and pepper on it. I have my pan or big skillet going here. This is one that I'm searing on both sides. This side has already been seared. I'm searing the other side. In this particular pot, I just have some water, garlic powder, 1 packet of Lipton onion soup mix, and I have 2 tablespoons of Veterans bouillon beef base. And here is the onion soup that I'm referencing, and sorry, my beef base is this right here. I just do 2 tablespoons. If you want to use beef broth, you can just use beef broth, add your Lipton's and your garlic powder, and that'll work too. So I'm going to brown the other chuck roast, and then I'm going to meet you guys back over at the pan and show you what vegetables we're going to put in this, and we're going to bake it at 350 degrees. The oven is already at 350. I'll meet you guys back shortly. Alright y'all, so what you see here in the skillet is the second pot roast with some salt and pepper. The only thing I used was this kosher salt to season this. And I have my regular Tony black pepper. So we're going to let that sear on both sides. And over here we actually have our broth that's cooking up. And we're going to go ahead and get the vegetables all chopped up. And I'll meet you guys back over at the island. Alright y'all. So we have one of the roasts already in here. We have some mushrooms. I have 1 can of cream of mushroom. I have some baby carrots. I have a packet of the poultry herb blend, which is rosemary, sage, and thyme. And of course, potatoes. Okay, hey y'all, I'm back. I am actually checking on the pot roast. It is now 4:40, and these went in at, was it 140 or 240? I can't even remember. I think it was 140. It's super hot, so I didn't put my camera on a stand. Kind of easier to just kind of hold it. So let's take a quick peek in and see how it's doing. That was a lot. So sorry about the movement. But this is what it's looking like right now, guys. And this looks like it's about done. I'm going to get a fork and turn it over and let it finish off in here just for another 25 to 30 minutes. And, well, depending on the tenderness. So let me grab the fork. Be right back. All right, we're back. So, as you can see, this is not completely done, so it's going to take more than 25 to 30 minutes. Actually, that's going to take us a little while longer. That's the alarm on the stove. And now you guys can see the natural gravy that has produced here. Potatoes are tender. Everything in here is done except for the meat, so that's a really good thing. I'm going to taste the broth. We need the meat to tenderize a little bit more. An hour should probably do it. I'm going to taste the broth and see if we need to flavor it with anything else. It is a bit bland for me, so I am going to get my Saison Classico, and I'm going to sprinkle some of that over in here, and that should do it. It's a really good all-purpose seasoning, and I like it in just about everything I cook. So here it is, LaFleur Saison Classico all-purpose seasoning. So that is what I'm going to sprinkle over. Oh my goodness. Hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday. It's Sunday. I don't know what day it'll be before this video goes up. Because the amount of liquid in there, you guys, I'm being very generous. Extremely generous. Please keep in mind that you can season this however you want. If that was a little too much for you, then please adjust to your personal taste buds. All right. So we're gonna let this go for another hour, and we should be all set. So it's 4:42. This bad boy should be done by 5:45. See you guys then. All right, y'all. As I put the cover back on the pork and everything, or on our pot roast, I realized that our broth was a little too light for my liking. I'm gonna go ahead and do the gravy now. All this was some water, about 1 cup of water, and I just poured in some flour to get this consistency. I don't know exactly how much. I don't know exactly how much flour I used, but it's 1 cup of water and some flour. It was cold water. That'll help eliminate you getting lumps. And I'm gonna go back over here, and I'm gonna pour that mixture into our broth, and kind of mix it in here like that. go ahead and try to put this up under the liquid a little bit more. But see, this is tender enough to break with a spatula. So it's getting tender, but it ain't tender to the consistency of what I like, or what I think is the best consistency. You want this kind of falling apart. You want this easily pull apart with a fork. So just because I can break it with the spatula easily doesn't mean that it's ready. It's not ready yet. So I'm going to cover this back up and put it back in for another 45 minutes to an hour. See you guys when this is done. All right, y'all. So I have just taken the pot roast out of the oven. It is 6:25. So that should give you guys an idea how long it took this to cook. And as you can see, it is fork tender. That is what we were going for with this roast. And our veggies are still holding up together pretty nicely. Stick a fork through them and they're still, stick a fork through them and they're still solid. And potatoes are all still there. So yeah, you guys, this is going to be so good. I just want to come back and show you guys the final results. I'm sorry, I'm trying to film and hold this. Like next time I am gonna have to just stop it and put up the tripod. But I wanted you all to see this final results of a pot roast with gravy in the pan, potato, onion, mushroom, and carrots. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.